notice how verse 6 ends. The host of heaven, what? The host of heaven worships you. So what is the motivation for worship? The fact that God alone is the Lord, and He made the heavens and everything that is in them. Now, in order to understand the first angel's message then, we have to go back to the story of creation. Because the first angel's message says the reason why you're supposed to worship Jesus or worship God is because He's the Creator. So the first angel's message obviously sends us back to Genesis, to the story of creation. In other words, we cannot understand the first angel's message without going back to Genesis chapter 1 and also chapter 2. So let's go back there to Genesis chapter 1 and verse 31, and we'll read through chapter 2 and verse 1. I want you to notice several interesting details here. It says, then God saw everything that He had made. Who had made? God. Who specifically? Jesus. Then God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. So the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Thus the heavens and the earth and all the host of them were what? Finished. I want you to remember that word. Finished. Let me ask you, what day did Jesus finish His work of creation? He finished the sixth day. The word finished is used. Who did all of the work the first 6 days? Jesus did all of the work. Did human beings do any of the work? Did Adam and Eve do any of the work? Absolutely not. It says clearly, then God saw everything that He had made, and then it says that He finished the sixth day, saw that it was good, and His works were finished. But now we need to talk about the day after the sixth day. Let's talk about the seventh day. Go with me to Genesis chapter 2 and verses 2 and 3. Genesis chapter 2 and verses 2 and 3. And I want us to notice several interesting things in these two verses. And on the seventh day, God ended His work which He had done. And He rested on the seventh day from all His work which He had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it He rested from all His work which God had created and made. Now here's my question. Once again, this passage tells us that who did all of the work? Jesus did all of the work. God did all of the work. It's repeated time and again. It says on the seventh day God ended His work which He had done. He rested. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it He rested from all His work which God had created and made. In other words, once again, it's repeated that the person who created everything during the first 6 days was whom? Was God, or as we read at the beginning of our presentation, Jesus Christ. But now I want you to notice another very interesting detail in this passage of Genesis 2 verses 2 and 3. Let's go once again and read the passage, and I'm going to underline 2 key words.